Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. As you guys saw from the little intro, I'm in the new RV. Well, new to me. It's not new. It's old. In fact, I'll go through it real quickly. It's closed up, so you won't see it open, but I'll go through a couple things. We're going to remodel this. But I just want to talk to you guys real quick. It was Halloween just a couple days ago, and I just got to reaffirm to you guys that this is one of my favorites, one of the best setups there is for just... You know, Halloween, you go out at night, it's dark out, at least it is here in Michigan because we're in the northern part of the country. And it's just one of the best setups. It's this X-T5, or just Fuji in general with the little flash. If you guys remember last year, I had the XE4 with the little EF-X8 flash on top. I had the same thing here this year with the 23F2. It's kind of funny how I go full circle with my camera purchases, but I had the same setup, or a similar setup last year with the XE4, and I did this again with the X-T5 this time. And I just love it because this is kind of like your, I don't know what you call it, like your pocket point and shoot type of setup where you can shoot anything you want like this, you know, just using, regular exposure. And then quickly just boom, flip this up and the camera recognizes that flash is connected, it's on. It uses the camera battery power and starts firing off flash. And I love it. I think Fuji probably is one of the best I've ever had in terms of like exposure compensation, metering the scene, and figuring out the correct flash power on itself. I set the flash power to negative 2/3 of a stop TTL, and I just fire away, and I love it. And I want to show you guys a few of the pictures that I took over Halloween right now. Yeah, so as you guys can see, like just a great setup. The images are just okay. They weren't great. Only lasted like an hour out there. My kids, it was cold, it was freezing. We went from 75 and sunny to 30 and snowing in the matter of a week here in Michigan during Halloween. And the kids only lasted like 45 minutes or an hour outside before they were too cold to keep going, which I was okay with because I was carrying my daughter around and that gets tiring, all sorts of stuff. But I just still think that if you guys can find a camera that supports this flash. Not all do. And what you kind of have to look for is see on the top of let me get out of the way. You guys see the top of this camera here, there's a gold pin. If your camera has that gold pin on top, this flash will work. And a lot of cameras that already have flash built in, like an X-T30 Mark II and other things, don't support this. But cameras like the X-T5 and the XE4, XH2S, XH2, all those, X-T4, I think, X-T3, they support this little EF-X8 flash, and I really love putting this on top, just letting it sit on top like this. It's not that much bigger, and you have it for when you need it. You know, it's just a great solution. So, yeah, I mean, just want to show you guys some pictures. I haven't made a video in a while. I've been super busy, and I got this project on my hands. So let me walk you guys through the RV real quick. Kind of a little bit of like photo meets RV. All right, so this is a 2012 Tiffin 35 QBA Allegro bus, or whatever they call it. It's got the Ford V10 gas motor in it. Diesel's better, but that's a lot more money. And the diesels of this era had a lot of issues and stuff with DEF. It's a lot more money. And for what we're doing, the gas is good enough. But there's some issues with this camper. It's a project, and I'll kind of keep you guys up to date as I go through this. We're going to take all these seats out. These seats are coming out right here. And all this carpet's going to come out. And the reason why is you look, this thing's got ripped interior on the seats. So I'm going to get this reupholstered. This is starting to crack right here. Can you guys see this is starting to crack? So we're going to get these seats reupholstered. This carpet's dirty just from use. Looks like somebody might have spilled a coffee stain over there you can't see. We're going to pull all this carpet out. I've already taken the couch out, and I've already taken the dinette booth out. And this chair usually goes right here. We're going to replace the backsplash or do a backsplash on here because these colors are kind of old and dated, so we're going to modernize that a little bit. Change the sink, faucet, do something more modern in here for that. And then there was a TV on this slide. See this slide back here? There's a TV here. There's a TV here, and then if you look, there's a TV up top. And you don't really, in my opinion, need two TVs. So we're going to make something over this, kind of with pictures and stuff from when we're camping, turn this into like a little coffee or alcohol bar or whatever, and keep doing a bunch of other things. We're also going to rip this floor out. This tile, you guys probably can't see it too much here, but this tile is kind of old and dated. So I kind of plan on putting new floor down, new carpet down, reupholster the booth and the couch and the chairs, and modernize it a little bit. The other thing we did is, if you go back here in the bathroom, this is very dated too. So I already pulled, there was a big nasty vanity up here. I already pulled that off. We're going to redo it. We're going to wallpaper all of this, get rid of this old kind of like darker texture, replace maybe the sink and the faucet there, and just update some of this. So we got a bit of a project ahead of us. And last but not least, back here in the bedroom, again, this all slides out. There's 4 slides. This back wall, we're going to wallpaper that back wall to make it look a bit more modern as well. Maybe even those walls here and here, depending on how crazy I want to get. I would like to kind of redo the valances, but I don't know. That's a lot of work. We'll see. And I'm not going to touch the cabinets because these are handmade cabinets by Tiffin. They're really good quality, and we'll leave it alone. Same with here. We might paint on the bunks. This is a bunk area. We might paint these walls and kind of modernize this a little bit as well. So we got a whole list of projects to do this winter. And so I have to ask you guys, as I go through, I'm doing a lot of these projects. I'm coaching, I'm working, a ton of stuff going on. I'm obviously shooting photos still. I've made less and less videos. But do you guys want to see more updates on the RV as I go through it and show you guys the progress? And same with my Mach-E, my electric car. Do you guys want my experience on the Mustang so far? I'll give you a hint. I've had it for a few weeks now. I actually really, really like it. I suspect I'll run into problems in long distances like most people do with charging electric cars. But so far I love it a lot. And I kind of want to give some updates on like road trips I do with the EV and updating this motorhome here and bring you guys along for some of that. Yeah, just guys let me know if you think that'd be interesting. And last but not least, I'll tell you, when you spend less time on YouTube and less time on gear forums and you focus on other things around you, it really kind of lowers your gas. I've had very little gas lately. There are a few cameras I'm interested in. I'll talk about that in a future video. But I'm spending a lot of time right now on this project right here. And I want to get this. I have until basically April to get all this stuff done and updated so that we can use this next year and take you on some vacations and take you guys on some trips and that kind of stuff. So that's it. Just a quick update. Guys, looking for camera, for the flash. I think this is a great setup. This gives you, you can do X-T4 as well, or even an X-T3, but gives you video, gives you a kind of a professional build, 2 card slots, gives you the flash, gives you the retro dials. I like this setup quite a bit, and I think Fuji does TTL flash some of the best I've ever used. I really like it a lot. So that's it, guys. I hope you guys just quick update. Appreciate this video, and I'll bring you guys along in the future for RV updates, EV updates, and mostly still photography stuff. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next one. All right.